Welcome back, guys, to the Traveling Disc Golfer. Today we're playing a new course, Memorial Park. This is going to be a 9-hole in Rockport, Texas. But before we get into it, as always, we have another giveaway. 2 misprints, Panic and a Pilot. Thank you to Smoky Mountain Disc. Make sure you check them out. They got a new shop. They hold a lot of awesome tournaments. Got a great selection up in the Knoxville, Tennessee area. But here we go, hole number 1. Going to have a tight gap, but you do have this sidearm gap as well. But they throwing down the middle is a ton of fun. Kind of an ace run if you want to take a look at it. But I always like to make sure that I can try to get a birdie and not hit a tree. So par 4, hole number 2, just over 440, I believe here. Going to have to split this gap that's right there if you want to throw the hyzer line. They do have another line to the left of it as well. I just felt like that one was a little bit more open, and I was very pleased with this drive. Had a great skip, had to look for eagle here, and just coming up just a smidgen short right off the basket. But walk away with a birdie, it's okay. So hole number 3, this is going to be one of the easier ones on the course. This one's just pretty wide open. Just have the trees on the left, the OB on the right. But just a basic sidearm here for me. And from there, just maybe 15, 20 feet out, putting it in, getting another birdie. So now the remainder of these holes are going to be pretty wooded. And when I say wooded, I mean a lot of trees and cool lines that you got to hit. But the unique thing about this course is they have a few different lines that you can do, so it's really cool for practicing. But just throwing my entropy here, just a basic overstable putter. Had a cool skip between the trees, and just had 4 in a row here, so I was pretty happy with that start. So hole number 5, 256 par 3, going down the main gap here. You can sidearm or backhand, whatever you're comfortable with. If you want to throw turnover. But the first time I played here, did the same shot, had a great skip. This time just threw it a little too high, got caught in the trees. And this park, out of all the 9 holes that I've played here down in the Corpus Christi area, this one seems to be the more popular one. Every time, or the 2 times I've been, there's always been a handful of people playing. So here we go, next hole. They're pretty easy. These shorter ones are pretty simple, as long as you hit your line. And I'm going to demonstrate how not to hit your line here. So just held on to that one just a little too long. But I was able to fight through and had a decent skip into an open area. The unique thing about this course is, there's plenty of open space between the trees. So, some courses, if you get kicked off, you're going to be digging through all the junk to find your disc. Here you'll still be open and have a look, which is nice. But this par 4, first time I had an eagle look at it. I don't, do I think it's a true par 4? No, but they have it listed as a par 4, and just gives you a fun chance to try to get an eagle, unless you throw just a smidgen too high and catch the branches. So you got to make sure you get the tunnel shot here. And it's a really cool, like I said, really cool designed hole. So just going sidearm. And then having a straddle putt, just that tree saved me from bouncing a little too far. Squeaked that one in barely to save it for a birdie. So here we go, another short one. The first time I played here, I actually threw over the fence. It came back in and came underneath the fence about maybe 20 feet past the basket. So this time I tried to take a little bit off of it and took a little too much. There is sand, so you won't get the skip on this one, so you got to be cautious of that if you like to play the skip. So having to just take a par here. Here we go, hole number 9, 338. You have multiple lines once again, and that's, like I said, the awesome thing about this course, having a few different lines. And I felt great about this one. Just ended up short, probably about 50 feet or so. And I was just trying to run stuff today because I think I was one off from the course record, if I'm not mistaken. But ended up 5 under, so good round, had a lot of fun. All right, just finished up 9 holes here in Rockport, Texas, over next to Corpus Christi. And you know, we're playing a few different ones around the area, and anytime you come to visit this area, they have quite a few different 9 holes, but this one is probably my favorite 9 hole that I have played so far. It just a really cool design with the trees. Is going to challenge you to make sure that you're shaping your shots extremely well. There's not really any open ones, maybe just like one hole that's pretty open, but they got a few par 4s out here. Definitely worth it to check it out. You can play it twice, they have that option as well. But a 4.1 rating, almost 2,400 feet for a little 9-hole course. Totally worth it. If you guys enjoy woods golf, this is definitely a place to check it out.